And so the insane and inane creature from the beyond had infiltrated the think tank and proceeded to touch everything, excreting his perspiration, threatening the fragile bacterial ecosystem that the greatest minds in the history of mankind have sought to protect.
Greetings, Nobark. You've arrived at Higgs Village, just east of the X2 transmitter antenna array in the southern part of Big MT. Keep your wits about you. Lobotomites are known to roam these paths. Behold the main warehouse. Inside you'll find 6 residences, each marked with a unique number. Welcome to house number 0, once owned by Dr. O. It will become evident to you that this man was always deranged, with a sick obsession with me and my technology. Upon entry, you'll find a Securitron Mark I keeping watch. Scavenge for scrap metal and electronics around it. His home is littered with remnants of his genius and madness. The Securitron models strewn about reflect his attempts to replicate or perhaps surpass my own creations. He believed that by understanding me, he could unlock the secrets of Big MT and perhaps even alter the fate of humanity. Each scientist infused their residents with their essence. The scientists lived and worked. Each one contained the mundane trappings of everyday life, nothing special. But they were the last places they inhabited before choosing to become brains in jars. A decision that, quite frankly, was rather short-sighted. They thought transferring their minds into jars would extend their usefulness. It's all about priorities, really. What a weak society. Looks like Dr. Zero chimped out and smashed everything up. House number 101, the domain of Dr. Klein, a once celebrated mind at the Big MT Research Center. Klein's arrogance is legendary. He embodies an overwhelming sense of superiority while remaining utterly ignorant of the very technology he commands. His disdain for his peers is palpable, often ridiculing them for their suggestions, believing himself to be the sole voice of reason amidst the chaos. Yet behind this facade lies a fractured psyche, thanks to Dr. Mobius, who in a bid to curb their destructive tendencies, erased their memories of the world outside. It's a vulnerability Klein despises, particularly towards Mobius, whom he both fears and loathes. Maybe he was pouring wine down the drain? Welcome to the lair of Dr. Mobius, a man whose brilliance has been overshadowed by his own paranoia. Once a key figure at the Big MT think tank, Mobius embraced the absurdity of existence in this bizarre new world, opting for a robotic existence to continue his research after the Great War. This house is a chaotic reflection of his fractured psyche. Computer monitors scattered like discarded dreams, and the telltale signs of his mentat addiction abound. The sheer volume of those packs hints at a desperate need to maintain clarity in a mind riddled with confusion. It's ironic, really, that he sought to control the future while wrestling with his own deteriorating grasp on reality. Mobius is known for erecting a radar fence to keep the other disembodied brains, his once colleagues, from escaping into the wasteland. His growing disillusionment with their amoral experiments drove him to drastic measures, including hacking their memories to imprison their intellect within this absurd bubble of Big MT. In trying to save the world from their madness, he became a reluctant jailer to his own creations. Borous was a gifted child who faced bullying and had unfulfilled feelings. His intelligence led him down a dark path where he conducted experiments on animals, including his dog, Gabe. The atmosphere in the house reveals a man who lost sight of morality in his quest for knowledge. What could have been an opportunity for advancement turned into something unsettling. Borous' actions show the risks of pursuing ambition without considering the consequences. Fascinated by genetics and the limits of scientific experimentation, he spends most of his time in his lab, pushing the boundaries of knowledge, often at the expense of ethical considerations. Borous appears detached from reality. His relentless pursuit of knowledge has left him isolated, and he often talks to himself or his experiments as if they were companions. Don't let this man anywhere near Rex. House number 104 reflects the twisted psyche of Dr. Dala, the former head chief researcher at Big MT, filled with teddy bears as silent spectators. The house exudes a sexually charged atmosphere, complete with broken mirrors and mannequins. Dala's obsession with the human body is evident in the array of costumes and pre-war clothes, revealing her pent-up frustrations. Once claiming 211 doctorates, she now exists as an almost entirely robotic entity, fixated on humanology and lobotomites. The bottles of wine hint at her attempts to escape reality. Following the Great War, her madness deepened, transformed by Dr. Mobius's interference, leaving her trapped in her own bizarre world of formography. Ah, Dr. 8, a peculiar specimen, even by the standards of this think tank. You see, he's quite infatuated with the number 8. Everything in his little house, the clocks, the paintings, the dishes, all of it comes in sets of 8. It's almost as if he's trying to prove something, to create some sort of auditory symphony of the number 8. The man is quite, how shall I put it, unconventional. His obsession with the number 8 is almost childlike, yet it's clear there's a method to his madness. You see, Dr. 8 is an acoustician, a scientist specializing in sound. His work here at Big MT is centered around creating the perfect sound wave. A sound so perfect that it could even defy gravity. Truly an acoustic society of sound stimmers. Ah, I never figured you for a penny pincher, Mr. Noonan.
Oh, shut up. So where is this dog, then? That's no dog. Well, I learned a lot today about these insane scientists. Honestly, I don't want to know any more.